Hey guys, so today I wanted to do a quick video on how I wash my makeup brushes. There's a lot of different products you could use. There's a lot of different methods you could use for washing your makeup brushes. I'm just going to show you the products that I use and the method that I use to wash my makeup brushes, and so hopefully it'll help you get some ideas. First and foremost, it's really important to wash your makeup brushes because all the dirt and bacteria and oil get trapped into the bristles of the brush and it just causes breakouts. It's just unsanitary, so it's really important that you guys are washing your makeup brushes. I know a lot of people ask the question as to how often you should wash your makeup brushes. I personally don't think that there's a real answer. It just depends how often you use your brushes. I personally wash my makeup brushes every 2 weeks, give or take. I hate it though, I really do. I'm not gonna lie, I really dislike washing my makeup brushes, but it's something that has to be done. If you don't wash your makeup brushes on a regular basis, I highly recommend that you do, because you're putting all that bacteria back onto your face and it causes breakouts and it's just not sanitary. So before I show you how I wash my makeup brushes, I wanted to quickly go over the products that I use to wash them. Products, I do like to use my Purity Philosophy One Step Facial Cleanser, and I really like to use this for my brushes. A cheaper alternative will be the Johnson Baby Shampoo, and this works really good as well. It is sensitive, so it is good for your makeup brushes. So if you're looking for a cheaper alternative, I would recommend this. However, if you can't afford it, I would recommend the Purity Philosophy One Step Facial Cleanser. So another thing that I love and I adore is the Beauty Blender Solid Soap Bar, and this stuff works amazing. I love it so much. It is a bit pricey. I believe it's like $15. If I could, I would use this for my brushes and my sponges all the time. This would be my only thing I would use. I love it so much. However, it is a bit pricey. I believe this is like $15. So, I mean, I did all my brushes one night and I feel like I used like half the product, which is ridiculous. So I like to use my makeup brushes with this, or if I'm running low on this, I will use the baby shampoo. Otherwise, if I could, I would use this for my brushes and my sponges all the time. I love this stuff. So if you could afford it, this stuff is awesome. It will make your life a lot easier. Another thing, I'm sure by now you've already heard that Sigma has a glove that you put on, and it has like ridges that you could use to wash your makeup brushes. It's supposed to be a lot easier, a lot more efficient, and your hands don't get all pruny. It is about $35. I think they have like an advanced version now for like $40, so like $5 more. I was really interested in getting it, but then I found this. And I know you guys are gonna laugh, but this is an oven mitt from Ikea. It's called the Stinn, S-T-I-N-N, Stinn oven mitt. And it's $3.99 at Ikea. And it has ridges in the front. They even have ridges here. Has ridges here in the front and in the back. So $40 or $3.99. So yeah, this actually works really good. I'm pleasantly surprised. I just hold it this way and I wash my makeup brushes, and the ridges really help to get deep into the bristles. If you don't have a glove, then you could just use your hands. So once again, if you are on a budget, you could easily do $3.99 and $1 at Target. Like seriously, $5 to wash your makeup brushes, and I just think it's really well worth it. Okay guys, so I think that is all I have. I hope you like this tutorial, and let's get right into it. Okay guys, so first off, I'm sorry that it echoes so much in here, but yeah, what can I do? I'm gonna start with any little dish that you have. What I do first is I pour some of the soap into the little plate. So I'm just gonna pour a little bit of soap into the plate, just like that. Let me just say that it is very important not to mess up the ferrule of the brush. The ferrule is what keeps the bristles in place with glue. So if you put hot water into your brushes, or you let water sit at the ferrule of the brushes, then it will start messing up your brushes. Your bristles will start falling out and it's just a huge mess. So you want to be very careful. So the first thing you want to do is you just want to wet your brush just a little bit, and then you want to dip it into the soap and just kind of swirl it around to make sure that your brush has an even application of the soap. And then I take my little oven mitt over here and I just basically, let me zoom you in. And I basically just start swirling the brush. And you could see that that's the color of my foundation. Like you could see that it's not clear. Like that is all the makeup that is trapped in here, all the bronzer that I use. Now you just have to keep washing your brushes, swirling your brushes into the ridges of the oven mitt to ensure that all the dirt from inside the brushes are going to get clean. Keep in mind that the thicker the bristles are, the longer it's going to take to wash the brush because all the product is stuck within the brush. So you want to make sure, you want to keep swirling until there's absolutely no color coming out. It's just clear. Nothing's coming out of it, and that's when you know that it's clean. So I just kind of squeeze the excess water with a glove, just like this. And if you don't have a glove, it's completely fine. You can use your hand. Swirl it on the ridges of your fingers. Once it's done, I just like to lay it out on some sort of towel, and I'll show you at the end. So just repeat this process until all your brushes are clean, and I will be right back. Now I'm gonna show you how to wash the beauty blender. So now the beauty blender, you just wanna wet it a little bit. And you just want to swirl it so that there's an even distribution of soap. And then you basically just start squeezing and moving it around so that you can get all the product out. And you will also see the color of your foundation basically coming out from within the sponge. And it's the same concept. When you see that none of the product is coming out anymore, then you pretty much have it clean already. That I actually like this Real Techniques one more than the Beauty Blender. It's a little more dense, even though this one's a little more fluffy. I love this sponge. So this is what I've been using. So this one's a little dirtier. So same thing, I'm just gonna roll it. I kind of sweep the soap so that it gets evenly contributed. Okay, and then the same thing, you're just going to, you see all that? It's literally the color of my foundation. So you will definitely know when you're done cleaning your beauty blender or your sponge, because none of the color of the product that you use with it is going to come out. It's going to be clear. So just to be extra safe, you could go in there one more time. Okay guys, so what I like doing is I like taking just a towel, and I like to fold it. I will make this side a little higher so that my brush is kind of angled down a little bit. You don't want to angle it too much because the brushes are going to fall, but you just want to angle it a little bit so that it's facing downward. And then you want to put the bristles of the brush, you want to hang them off of the edge so that it has more so that there's more air circulating around the bristles and it dries a little bit faster. So I also like to do this in the guest restroom because these take a while to dry, and the smaller ones take about a day, but I feel like the bigger ones could take up to 3 days to dry. So you just want to be patient. You don't want to take a big dense one like this and then just stand it up tomorrow, because it could still be wet, and it probably will still be wet. So you just want to be careful with that. You want to make sure that they dry very, very well before you take them and you put them in your little cup and you stand them up, because they are still wet and you don't want the water to get into the ferrules of the brush. So that is all that I have for you guys. The beauty blenders you could just leave out, they're completely fine. But yeah, that is all I have for you guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and thank you for watching, guys. Bye. Funness of washing makeup brushes. Oh my god.